The Department of Computer Science and Engineering of Canara Engineering College welcomes you to the course titled Application Development Using Python. The contents and the delivery of this course is as per the syllabus prescribed by the Visvesvaraya Technological University, Belagavi. This course is offered for the 5th semester students of Computer Science and Engineering pursuing undergraduate degree, that is Bachelor of Engineering. Let us browse the further details. The learning objectives of this course are as follows: to learn the syntax and semantics of Python programming language, to understand the structuring of data using built-in data structures like lists, tuples, and dictionaries, to use the library called regular expression and the built-in functions to navigate the file systems and the file contents, to implement the object-oriented programming concept in Python. Finally, to work with World Wide Web documents and other document formats like Excel, PDF, Word, CSV, etc. This course has 5 modules. First module contains the Python basics. In this module, we discuss on basics of Python programming language, that is data types, expressions, operators, and input-output functions, and writing simple programs, followed by second chapter on flow control. Especially we learn to use branching and looping statements, and the third chapter is on decomposing the program or a problem into subproblems with the help of functions, and we learn to write functions and to call the functions at appropriate locations of a main program. In the second module, we have 3 chapters. First chapter is on lists, wherein we work with lists and the methods associated with lists, list operators, and also we write programs involving lists. Second chapter describes the data structure called dictionary, wherein we understand the role of dictionary in search mechanism, and we write programs to structure the data in terms of keys and values for the speedy access. The third chapter is on strings, wherein we write string processing programs with the help of string methods. Module 3 has 4 chapters. First chapter is on pattern matching with the regular expression library. We use this library to access or to process the interesting lines or the interesting patterns that are present in a line of text or a text files. The second chapter is on reading and writing files, opening a file to access the file contents and to process the contents, and also we create a new files and write a fresh contents, or even we write the file with the contents that are processed from other files. The third chapter is on organizing files, wherein we access the folder contents, we reduce the file size with the zip file module, and we write programs to rename files and the folders. The fourth chapter is on exceptions, where we write programs to handle abnormal circumstances in programming with the help of exception handling constructs. Module 4 has 4 chapters. First chapter is on classes and objects, where we create classes with attributes, and second chapter is on classes and functions. In this chapter we write programs involving functions which takes class instance, that is object, as parameters and returns object as the return value. Third chapter is on classes and methods, wherein we create methods for a class, parameterized even with the constructors, and we define overloaded methods for operator overloading, and we define polymorphic functions and interface definitions. The fourth chapter is on inheritance. In this chapter we create subclasses, and we write programs which uses the user relationship, that is inheritance concept. In the fifth module we have 4 chapters. First is on web scraping, where we write programs to download different varieties of files from the web, which include HTML files, images, etc. We write programs to parse the HTML with the Beautiful Soup module, and we write a program to control the browser activity with the Selenium module. Second chapter is working with Excel spreadsheets, opening a Excel document, reading the contents, that means cell contents, writing onto the Excel documents, using formulas, adjusting rows, columns, charts, etc. Third chapter is on working with PDF and Word documents. In this chapter we write programs to open PDF and Word document, read the contents, and even create these documents. The final chapter of fifth module is on reading and processing CSV file contents and JSON file data. In this module we learn to access the CSV file contents. We use JSON API to process the JSON file contents, and we write simple programs to demonstrate working with the CSV and JSON files. Course outcomes. After successful completion of this course, you will be able to demonstrate the role of basic programming elements, loops, and writing functions while developing simple Python programs or applications. You will be able to identify suitable methods to create and manipulate lists, tuples, and dictionaries, and use the suitable built-in data structure for a given problem or application. You will discover the role of regular expression in identifying the interesting patterns or lines in a given documents, and also you will be able to handle and or organize the files and file system. Fourth outcome, you will be able to write simple object oriented applications or programs with the help of classes, polymorphism, encapsulation, and inheritance concepts of OOP. Final outcome is you will be able to process different varieties of files, and you will be able to download a different type of information present in a World Wide Web. We strongly recommend the learners to refer these two books for further reading and for more information on Python programming and application development. The learners are also encouraged to refer these 4 books to gain more insight on Python application development. Course evaluation scheme. This course has 3 internal assessment tests and 1 university examination. The examination paper will have 10 questions, and each question carry 20 marks. 2 full questions will appear from each module, and full question will have sub questions covering all the topics under the module. The students will have to answer 5 full questions, selecting 1 full question from each module. This course is of 3 credits, and continuous internal evaluation is for 40 marks, and university semester end examination is for 60 marks. We recommend you to download the Python runtime and integrated development tool suite from the website www.python.org. Latest Python release is 3.8.5 version. We recommend you to install any version from 3.6.1 onwards. We request you to practice all the examples of the course as well as the exercises that are found in the textbooks for better understanding. We once again welcome you to this online course on application development using Python. Enjoy learning Python and have a great learning experience.